Hey everybody, this is D Hunter, bringing another action figure review. Today, we're going to look at the McFarlane DC Multiverse, Silver Age, Batman, and Ace the Bat-Hound. I want to give a huge shout out to my boy Corey for finding this for me at Walmart today. I've been shopping at the Corey Mart. So let's take a look at the packaging. And it's heavier than usual. Comes with a little more stuff than usual. I like that. 22 moving parts, McFarlane Toys, age of 12 plus. DC Multiverse, Batman, and Ace the Bat-Hound. Here they are in the package. We have a collector's card, display stand, a total of 6 hands for Batman, a Batarang, and of course, Ace the Bat-Hound. One side of the package, Batman and Ace the Bat-Hound from the Silver Age. Other side, Batman and Ace. At the bottom, there's the barcode if that helps anybody. And in the back, here they are posed up from the Silver Age comics. So with no further ado, let's open them up. And here's the regular version of the Silver Age Batman, next to the Platinum Chase Zernar version. Alright, now that we have this figure out of the package, here he is with all his accessories laid out. We have a collector's card, display stand, a total of 6 interchangeable hands, a Batarang, and most importantly, Ace the Bat-Hound. Before we take a look at all that, let's talk about and check out the figure. So this is the Silver Age Batman. He comes with Ace the Bat-Hound. He's from the 50s and 60s, that sort of era. I hope this means eventually they're going to give us a Silver Age Batwoman and Batgirl. That would be awesome. In the meantime, we have this Silver Age Batman, who looks pretty cool. He's done on the Nightfall body, which is a fairly good Batman body. I think it's my favorite. We have the old school bat symbol with no oval, old school cowl, smiley face. It all looks great and on point. So let's take a closer look. Start with his face here. Kind of a happy-go-lucky sort of smiling face. He's got the blue and gray outfit with a lighter blue and black in the front of the cowl. Kind of reminds me of the Adam West Batman suit. It's with a little bit of detailing at the top of the head here. It looks pretty good. It all screams that Silver Age era. Got the blue eyebrows, white eyes, half grin going on. Old school bat symbol, no oval. You can see the Nightfall body. I recognize it very well. Looks like a sort of capsule utility belt. You can see his shorts there, a little bit of blue shading on the sides, double jointed elbows, double jointed knees, pretty traditional looking Batman boots, fin, costume, cloth soft goods cape with a wire on either side. Overall, great addition to the collection. Happy to have a classic Silver Age Batman and add him to the mix. And a closer look at his face and head sculpt, which I think is fantastic. It's on point, the sculpt, the paint job, everything. The length of the ears, the shading, it is all there. And then here's the figure, broken down as far as he can go, with all of his removable parts detached. Now let's check out his accessories, starting off with the boring stuff. Here's his display stand, typical McFarlane display stand we've seen countless times before. And then we have his collector's card. As you can see, it's an image of Batman, Robin, and Ace the Bat-Hound from the Silver Age comics. Detective Comics. Batman and Ace the Bat-Hound from the Silver Age. On the back, there is a description. If you want to read that, pause now. Now let's look at his hands. He has a total of 6 of them, 3 right hands and 3 left hands. Here he is with his first pair of hands. These are his fists. And here's his second pair of hands. This is a pair of gripping hands. And here's his last pair of hands. This is a pair of open hands. They look like they could be some grabbing or throwing hands. Here's his Batarang. It's the same Batarang sculpt that most of the Nightfall Batman figures come with, and it's a pretty good traditional looking Batarang. Could be from the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, hell, even from the modern age. I like it. Here's a look at Batman holding and getting ready to throw his Batarang. And then here's the accessory I was most excited for. It's a little character pack-in, Ace the Bat-Hound. This is the old school Silver Age version, and they brought Ace in and out of the comics since the 60s, and he's still making appearances today. This is the old school version. He's got a black mask on his face, white eyes, not sure why the white, can't imagine they put lenses in those things. He's got a little bat collar around his neck, fur is a dark brown, it's an okay sculpt. He has 0 articulation, which is quite disappointing, and he's not exactly in a neutral pose. I mean, yeah, he can sort of stand there, but he's in the middle of walking, his legs in a walking pose, so is this one. Tail looks pretty good. I mean, the figure looks good, but it's going to be hard for him to jump on and attack people when he's stuck in this pre-pose position. Could have at least given him, I don't know, 5 points for articulation. Still, either way, I'm really happy to add him to the collection. Now, I was extremely disappointed that the Platinum version of the Silver Age Batman did not have any differences with Ace the Bat-Hound. They're 100% identical, 100% the same figure, same sculpt, same lack of articulation. I'm not sure really what they could have done differently. Maybe paint his fur darker. Anything different would have made me happy. Here's McFarlane's Ace the Bat-Hound next to the DC Direct Silver Age Ace the Bat-Hound, which is from the same source material. This one has the same mask, same bat collar, but this one has at least a little bit of articulation at the neck. And here he is, next to the Hasbro Ace the Bat-Hound from Batman Beyond. Then, next to the DC Direct Ace the Bat-Hound from Batman Beyond. And now, next to an Art FX statue of Ace the Bat-Hound. This is my favorite version. And here he is, next to a Funko Primal Age Ace the Bat-Hound. And next, with a Fisher-Price League of Super Pets Ace the Bat-Hound. Here's my entire collection of Ace the Bat-Hound figures by DC Direct, Hasbro, McFarlane, Funko, Art FX, and Fisher-Price. Still say this is my favorite of all of them. It's a great modern Ace the Bat-Hound. Here's McFarlane's Ace the Bat-Hound, next to McFarlane's Crypto the Superdog, starting our own League of Super Pets. At least Crypto had something different with the Platinum version. Now let's check out his cape. It's a cloth soft goods cape with a wire on either side. It seems very similar from the Bane vs. Batman Nightfall 2-pack Batman's cape. Cape itself has that sort of frayed bottom like the bat symbol. It can stretch out about this far. Pretty nice. It has a bendy wire on either side, so you can have it flow in the wind or sort of curl at the bottom. Personally, I like to do something, I don't know, kind of like this. Have it just sort of flowing from one side to the other. And I can make it look a little better than this. But as you can see, his cape is just sort of flowing in the wind, going to his left side. Now to check out the differences between this Silver Age Batman and the Nightfall Batman. They are done off the same base body buck, so let's take a closer look. Obviously their heads are different. Old school head, a little more of a modern head. Now he has the sculpted Batman symbol on top of the chest, and his smoothed out chest with the Bat symbol painted on. The arms look to be exactly the same, even the fins. The diaper looks to be the same with a different belt on top. Legs are the same, so it's a different head, slightly different chest, different cape, different belt, different paint job. Everything else is pretty much the same. And to take a quick look at the regular Silver Age Batman and the Platinum Chase Zur-En-Arrh version. Now, they do have different head sculpts, which is a pleasant surprise. The expression is considerably different on the mouth here versus here. The body's exactly the same, but of course the paint job is significantly different. You see the Zur-En-Arrh Bat logo here and here. Everything else is exactly the same except for the paint job, the head sculpt, and the cape is done with a different color cloth material. Here are all the McFarlane DC Multiverse figures that utilize the Nightfall Batman body. There are a total of 17 of them so far, and I'm actually missing one, the Platinum Chase variant of the Justice League Task Force Batman. It's my favorite Batman body, and it's made of a bunch of different characters. Bruce Wayne Batman, Dick Grayson Batman, Catman, Earth 2 Robin, Clock King, and Dr. Time. Now that we've taken a pretty good look at the figure and his accessories, let's check out his height. From bottom to the top of his head, standing right at 7 inches tall, which can translate to 18 centimeters. If you go to the top of the ears, about 7.1 inches tall. And for his articulation, starting with his head, of course, it can rotate side to side. He can look up and down about that much. Can tilt his head from one side to the other. Shoulders on a ball joint goes about 90 degrees. Up, down, around, all that good stuff. He's got this butterfly ring between his shoulder and chest, increase the range of motion, and covering the large gap that would be there. Bicep cut below that. Double jointed elbows below that. And then his wrist can rotate, and it's hinged as well. Ball joint his torso, rotate around, forward and back. Another one is waist, rotate around, forward and back. Between the two, pretty good range of motion in the torso area. Legs completely does splits, McFarlane style hip joints. Rotation is minimal at best on him. Legs go forward, about that far. Back not much. double jointed knees, and his ankle. Forward and back, rotate, tilt, rock, and toe articulation. Here's a look at the Silver Age Batman with Ace the Bat-Hound and the DC Classics Dick Grayson Robin running across the rooftops of Gotham City. Now let's check them out. Next to some of their action figures, starting off with some of their DC Classics and Silver Age type figures. Here's McFarlane's Silver Age Batman next to a couple of Mattel versions. On the left, we have the Batman Unlimited version, and on the right, Mattel's DC Multiverse. He's also fairly comparable to the DC Direct Super Friends Batman. Here's this Batman next to the DC Classics Dick Grayson Robin. Great Silver Age dynamic duo. He actually fits in pretty nicely with the Mezco Dick Grayson Golden Age Robin. Here's this Batman next to the DC Direct Silver Age Batwoman, Batgirl, and Batmite. I really hope McFarlane makes Batwoman and Batgirl like this. That would be awesome. And honestly, instead of Ace the Bat-Hound, this guy could have come with Batmite. And then the Zernar version could have come with Batmite in the black gray outfit, making some differences. Don't get me wrong, I'm really happy to have Ace the Bat-Hound, but McFarlane needs to make Batmite in their multiverse line. Here's the Silver Age Batman next to the Silver Age Hal Jordan and the Silver Age Joker. These are all the McFarlane figures that are specifically labeled the Silver Age. Now there are some figures from the Silver Age, but these are the ones specifically labeled Silver Age. Word is the next digital wave is going to have a Silver Age Two-Face and Dr. Fate. Now let's check them out next to some other McFarlane Batman figures. Here he is next to several McFarlane DC Multiverse Batman figures. These are some older figures, and they're all based off the comics. And here he is next to several more McFarlane DC Multiverse Batman figures. These are a little more recent, and these are also all based off the comics. Then, next to several more McFarlane Batman figures. These are from different various forms of media. And since this Cyborg Superman is a Platinum Chase variant, I wanted to take a look at all the different McFarlane DC Multiverse Platinum Chase variants out there. Here are all the sort of older Platinum Chase variants. Gold, bronze, unpainted, and then some newer versions. And here are some of the more modern McFarlane Platinum Chase variants. I believe all of these have come out in the past calendar year. And as many as I have, I still need some more to be fully caught up. Here's my Platinum Want list at this time. It's 1 Chris Reeve Superman, 1 Mr. Terrific, 2 Justice League Task Force Batman figures, 1 Justice League Task Force Flash figure, 1 Silver Age Zernar Platinum Batman figure, 1 Page Puncher Shazam, and 2 Page Punchers Red Hood figures. I believe that's all that's out right now. Now let's check them out next to some other recently released McFarlane DC Multiverse figures. Here he is next to the rest of his wave. At least I think. This wave is sort of all over the place. We have the Platinum version of the Noel Batman, both the Platinum and a regular version of the Silver Age Batman, and then all 3 versions of the Neo-Gothic Batman Beyond Batman. I still need to get the regular version of the Noel Batman and the Platinum Batman vs. Spawn, but they're both on the way, and with any luck, they should both arrive tomorrow. I believe this entire assortment is the same wave together right now. Here's this Batman next to the Justice League Task Force wave, Collectible Darkseid. Now each of these 4 figures is a Platinum Chase variant. I believe I have Superman and Aquaman on the way, looking for Batman and the Flash to complete my Platinum Darkseid. And here he is, next to the Amazon exclusive Batman with Batglider and the GameStop exclusive Frostbite Nightwing. Then, next to the Planet Ron Swamp Thing Mega figure. And now, with the Amazon exclusive Court of Owls 3-pack. Here's this Batman next to the McFarlane Toy Store exclusive Brayfogle Batman. Then, with the Batman vs. Superman wave, both versions of the Nightmare Batman, both versions of Superman, Doomsday, Wonder Woman, and all 3 versions of the Armored Batman. And now, with the Zack Snyder's Justice League Darkseid Mega figure, this is the armored version that came with a throne. And finally, next to the McFarlane Collector's Edition Wave 8, both the regular and Platinum versions of Lightning Lad, Geoforce, Simon Ball's Green Lantern, Grid, the regular version of Mr. Terrific. I currently have 9 of the 12 figures in this wave. Still need the Platinum Mr. Terrific, and both versions of the Chris Reeve Superman. Now let's check them out next to some action figures from different various companies, so we can see how he fits in both scale and style-wise, in case you want to know which lines you can mix him with. Since he's a McFarlane toy, they're typically the 7-inch scale. I'm going to start off my comparisons with some of the large action figure lines I collect, and work my smaller, and I'm going to include as many Batman figures as I can during these comparisons. Since you already checked him out, next to a bunch of other McFarlane Batman figures, here he is next to some more McFarlane toys. in front of you are 5 different action figure lines, all from McFarlane Toys, all 7-inch scale, and now, with some Jack-specific wrestling figures, and some Diamond Select toys, here's Batman, next to a thing of chapstick, and here he is, with some DC Direct and NECA Batman figures, then, with both some Mattel and Jazzwares wrestling figures, and now, with some Mezco and Mattel Batman figures, next, with some Mafex and Hasbro Marvel Legends, and finally, with some SH Figure Arts and Jazzwares Fortnite figures. So overall, this is a fantastic Batman figure. I really like that McFarlane is doing not only modern Batman figures, but DC classics and Silver Age figures like this. I'm personally a fan of the Nightfall body. I think the face looks great. The sculpt is excellent. The paint job is excellent. The articulation is excellent. The accessories are excellent. The cape is damn near close to excellent. If I were to rate this guy, he deserves a solid 8 out of 10. I really like the face, the paint job, the sculpt. It is just on point for the Silver Age Batman. Very well done. Hope we get a whole bunch of Silver Age rogues for him to fight. We already have the Joker. Allegedly Two-Face is coming. You could use the Superpowers Penguin as one. A lot of cool stuff about this figure, about the Silver Age, about the sort of hokey, fun era of comics. So this is D Hunter. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked the video, press like below. If you have anything you want to save the video, add to the comment section. If you want to see additional action figure reviews from me, press subscribe. I do appreciate you do that. Once again, this is D Hunter. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll talk to you guys real soon.